Good evening and welcome to Bushnell-Prairie City High School Week 8 action, West Central and BPC. Thanks for tuning in this evening. Chris Rankhauser here with you. Adam Hulett on the camera. BPC going to kick it away to start the contest. They're going to go right to left in the home blue with the red numbers, red trim on the pants, white outline. West Central in the road, red pants, white jerseys with the blue numbers. Harold with the approach. Bounding kick's going to go down to the 15 or 25 and falling on by the Heat. Number 11, Aiden Gardner on the football for West Central. Thanks for tuning in. JoJo's Gaming Parlor, our pre- and post-game show sponsor. They offer the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a gold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game night, check out the TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH Events Live on the big screen. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell. West Central going to come out first and 10. I set. Colton Spence at quarterback. Handoff up the middle.
Official time of the kickoff was 7:01. Official temperature was 74 degrees.
Number 8, Graham Kelly on the carry for West Central. Pick up a gain of about 3 on the play. 2nd and 6 from the Heat 30-yard line. Chat us up. Let us know where you're listening into. Debbie Rubish, good evening. Looking forward to watching the game. Go Heat. And it's going to be Gardner on the carry. He'll have enough for a Heat first down out across the 35 to near the 40-yard line.
First down Heat.
Called a gain of 10 for Aiden Gardner. And a Heat first down out to the West Central 41-yard line. Just underway, 11:15 to play here in our opening quarter. Again, I set. Graham the lead back behind Spence. Garner the deep back. Going to be a pitch to Garner the near side, and he's got a lot of room across midfield. He is going to go 20, 10, 5, touchdown, West Central, 10:54 to play. 59-yard touchdown run for Aiden Garner, and that'll put West Central on top by a score of 6-0. I said again. Spence pitch to Garner. He's going to look to throw. He's got a man open. That's number 2, Cooper Gibb in the back right corner of the end zone. So with 10:54 to play, 8-0 in favor of West Central. We'll be back in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
Here at MDH, we provide one-on-one care to our patients. This allows them to feel supported and empowered during their labor process. The Tower of Power is a cart full of tools and resources to help support women during their labor experience. Items include massage therapy tools, aromatherapy, personal care items, music therapy, and features our labor menu.
We provide a celebratory dinner to each family to congratulate them on their new little one. We strive to create a safe and supportive environment where each mother's unique birth plan is respected.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, we're trying to get our scoreboard in line. It's not cooperating with us. There's a shocker. Things not cooperating here thus far, but we'll see if we can get that working. And with 10:54 to play, it is a 8-0 lead for West Central. $8-0 in favor of West Central. Cooper Gibb with the approach, a line drive kick going to hit at the 20 and go out of bounds on the far side. Looks like we've got things going correctly here with our scoreboard this evening. And now, of course, it's going to put 2 points too many up on the board. So 8-0 in favor of West Central here. Just underway, 10:54 to play in our opening quarter. BPC with their first possession of the contest. High snap. Anderson going to look to hand off. The ball loose. And I believe what Central is on the football. So one play and a turnover for BPC. And West Central set up in great shape inside the BPC 30 at the 27. So we're going to see an I set again for the Heat. And some confusion at the line of scrimmage. Shane Curry, 97-87, go Spartans. Brian Richards, 76-48, go Heat. Chat us up, let us know where you're tuned into this evening here on this Friday night, week 8. I set again for West Central. Spence under center. Hand off to the lead back, that's Kelly, and he's going to go brought down by Jonathan Harrell inside the 5 at the 4. Gained a 23 on the play for Kelly. That's going to set up a first and goal. Call it the 5-yard line. So first and goal for West Central at the BPC 5, 10:35 to play here in our opening quarter. I formation again, Spence under center. Garner the lead, or the second back, Kelly the lead back for West Central. That's going to be a pitch to Garner again. And will he get the corner? He does, into the end zone, touchdown. 10:13 to play in the opening quarter. And Garner with his second touchdown to the contest makes it a 14-0 lead for West Central. Two-point conversion attempt is good. That is from
2-point conversion is complete.
Spence to Gardner. And with 10:13 to play, it's now a 16-0 lead. We'll be back in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I think the rewarding parts of my job are seeing people over time and seeing getting to know them and getting to know their families. And that's very exciting to see them and get them better over time, especially if I'm able to find out something that other places haven't. And that's kind of what drew me to family medicine. You know, I try to get along with people and treat them as I would my family. Do what we can to get the patients taken care of day in and day out. It's pretty supportive. I'm Dr. Michael Waters. I'm a family physician here at the McDonough District Hospital Family Clinic.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, we're brought to you by King Family Chiropractic with locations in Bushnell and Macomb. They support BPC athletics. They offer office hours in Macomb Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Bushnell Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. To set an appointment, call 309-837-MY-DC. They also perform DOT and CDL physicals for just $85. Cooper Gibb to kick it away again for West Central. Harold back deep. Approach, going to be an end over and kick, and it's going to hit at about the 20, picked up by Harold. Going to dance around, go far side. He's got some room across the 30. Still on his feet, dragging a couple of people. Still on his feet across the 35 to about the 37-yard line. And that's where BPC will set up shop for their second possession of the night. 1st and 10 from their own 36-yard line. Send a big shout out to Jimmy watching in North Carolina. Coach Snyder let me know Jimmy's tuned in. Thanks for tuning in, Jimmy. Appreciate it. First and 10 for BPC at their own 36. Going to be a handoff to Guppy, I believe, number 6. Yep, it is Parker Guppy. And he's having a gain across the 40 to about the 43. We'll call it a gain of 7. Clock under 9:30 to play in the opening quarter. 16-0 in favor of West Central. Anderson shotgun set. Guppy the lone setback. Harrell in motion to the far side. Anderson going to look to throw. He's got a man open. It's Harrell. And into West Central territory across the 40 down to the 37. Probably pass a 20 on the play unofficially for Anderson to Harrell. And a BPC first down. Clock stopped momentarily as they set the chains. First and 10 for BPC at the Heat 38. Clock at 9 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. Anderson, handoff to Guppy. And he's going to be wrapped up back beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line.
Davion Price in on the tackle.
Davion Price on the stop for West Central, number 48. Loss of a couple on the play. Going to set up a 2nd and 12 for BPC. The nose of the football right at the West Central 40-yard line. 8:25 to play here in the opening quarter. Shotgun set for Anderson. Parker Guppy, the lone setback. And in motion now, Harrell. It's going to be a handoff to Guppy. And he's got some room across in the near side. Going to be brought down from behind by number 58, Noah Johnson. That's going to be enough for a BPC, or close to another first down for BPC. Going to mark him out of bounds right at the 30. Called a gain of 11 and a third and short, third and a yard for BPC.
3rd and 1 for the Spartans.
Clock stopped as Guppy was tackled out of bounds. 8:11 to play here in the first. Shin, the receiver to the far side. Anderson, handoff, Guppy. He's got some room. He's got the first down and a little more. Down close to the 20-yard line. Mark him down at about the 21, a gain of 9. And another BPC first down. Clock stopped as they set the chains. 8:02 to play here in the opening quarter. First and 10 for BPC at the West Central 21-yard line. West Central on top, 16-0. Harrell in the backfield this time. And he'll get around the near side. He's going to get it down inside the 20 to about the 18 or 19-yard line. Called a gain of a couple on the play. Called a gain of 2, 2nd and 8. Nose of the football just inside the Heat 20-yard line. Again, shotgun set. Anderson, handoff, Harrell. He's going to dance around and he's going to pick up a couple of yards in the play and run out of bounds on the far side.
Harrell drug out of bounds by number 2, Cooper Gibb.
Cooper Gibb, amongst others there on the stop for West Central. Called a gain of 2. And 3rd down and 6 for BPC. 6:35 to play here in the opening quarter. 3rd and 6 from the West Central 18-yard line. Shin will split out to the far side. Looks like Guppy in the backfield, shotgun with Anderson. Harold, the slot receiver. And it's going to be a pass, and it's caught for first down. Parker Guppy on the receiving end of the catch. Nope, Shin.
First
My
down,
apologies.
Spartans.
Cam Shin with the catch, and it's going to be enough for a first down from the 18 to the 10, it looks like. And it's going to be a first and goal from the 10 for BPC. Six minutes to play, first quarter. Shin split to the near side this time. Shotgun set. Anderson. Hand off to Guppy.
Guppy, the ball carrier.
He'll pick up a yard or two on the play. Probably, we'll call it a gain of 1 on the play for Guppy. Second and goal from the 9. .5:20 to play here in the opening quarter. 16-0 lead for West Central. Shin to the near side. Shotgun set. Anderson's going to look to throw again. He's got a man open. Caught. Touchdown, BPC. Jonathan Harrell. 9-yard touchdown pass. Anderson to Harrell. 5:08 to play. BPC on the scoreboard. 16-6 in favor of West Central. Two-point conversion attempt on the way. A little confusion here is, nope, Anderson's going to come off. Let me see Guppy at quarterback on the two-point conversion. Stack to the near side of Harold, the lone setback. He'll take the direct snap. It's going to be a snap. Harold will get in. Two-point conversion is good. 5:08 to play. 16-8 in favor of West Central. We'll be back in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
When you trust your healthcare needs to MDH, you'll receive the highest quality, compassionate care from our nationally accredited medical departments and award-winning staff. We are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, providing exceptional care right here in Macomb. We also accept Aetna, HealthLink, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and most other insurance plans for your convenience. McDonough District Hospital, your regional healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School. (16-8) in favor of West Central. BPC. Nice play there, a nice drive after the turnover on the opening drive. And BPC takes it down, and Anderson to Harrell for the touchdown, and the two-point conversion run by Harrell makes it 16-8. Jonathan Harrell kick it away. Back deep for West Central, number 11, Aiden Garner. Harrell with the approach. Quick kick going to go off one West Central player, but falling on one of the back players, number 21. Cameron Robinson, the junior, picks up the football, and that's where West Central will start 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line. Raritan State Bank, Bushnell branch located at 360 South Green Street in Bushnell, offers full-service banking and loan services for all your banking needs. Come visit the bank, a friendly service, and call them at 309-772-2345. Good luck, Spartans. Raritan State Bank is an equal housing lender and member FDIC. I formation, Spence under center for the Heat. Hand off to the lead back. Nope, going to be a keeper. And a good job by the BPC defense, as they're going to keep Spence to a gain of maybe a yard, maybe 2 on the play. Take your pick. There are about 4 or 5 blue jerseys there for the stop for BPC. I set again, 2nd and 8. That looked like maybe a false start. A little early jump there by Kelly possibly, but no flag. It's going to be a gain of 6 for Graham Kelly. Going to bring up 3rd and about 3. Nose of the football at the West Central 46-yard line. Ice formation. Spencer. And
all right, well, we're here with Bill Murdoch.
we're going to get a penalty on the play. Offsides on the defense. So that'll be enough for an automatic first down for the Heat. 4:02 to play here in our opening quarter. 16-8 in favor of West Central.
5-yard penalty. First down for the Heat.
And that'll move the football right to midfield. Clock down to 3:50 to play here in the opening quarter. I set. Spence under center. Kelly and Garner the setbacks. And that's going to be Kelly, and he's busting through tacklers, and he's going to finally be brought down at the BPC 35-yard line. Called a gain of 15 on another first down for West Central. First and 10. I set. Kelly on the carry, and he's stopped after a gain of about 3 on the play. Landon Lear, number 24 on the stop for BPC.
3-yard gain for Kelly. 3rd and 7.
Second and 7, my apologies, for West Central. Spence under center. Going to be a pitch to number 21, Robinson. And he's going to have a first down inside the 20 at about the 19. Gain of 13 on the play.
13-yard run for Robinson.
And the clock down now under 2:40 to play, 2:36 and counting. First and 10 West Central at the BPC 19-yard line with a 8-point Heat lead, 16-8. Spence fakes a handoff. No, it will be a handoff. Fooled me from up here. Kelly on the carry for West Central down to about the 15-yard line. Called a gain of 4.
4-yard gain for Kelly.
Second and 5. Clock at 2:05 to play. Spence, I set. Hand off again to Kelly, and he is buried backwards. Hayden Hart, number 94 on the stop. No gain, 3rd and 5. 1:40 to play here in the first quarter. A quickly played first quarter. I set. Hand off to the second back. That's Robinson, and he'll go into the end zone. Touchdown, West Central. 1:14 to play. And that's going to push the lead to 22 to 8 with 1:14 to play here in our opening quarter. Two-point conversion attempt. No, we're going to get an extra point attempt here. Kelly, the holder. The kick by Gibb is up, and it is good.
Cooper Gibbs' kick is good with 1:14 remaining in the first.
So with 1:14 to play here in the opening quarter, it's 23-8 in favor of West Central. We'll be back with a kick in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
My philosophy in pediatrics is definitely prevention, early intervention, and advocacy. Being an advocate for my patients is one of the main reasons why I got into pediatrics in the first place. I like working close with families and being able to empower moms, especially first-time moms, or empower any caregiver. MDH Peds gives that family-centered care. My name is Leilani Segura, and I am a pediatrician at McDonough Districts Hospital.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. We're brought to you by Rosie's Pizza. They offer something for everyone with pasta, sandwiches, and, of course, pizza. Dine in or carry out at 458 East Main Street in Bushnell. They also deliver to Good Hope and Dare on all points in between. For delivery, call 309-772-2101. Gibb to kick it away again for West Central. Jonathan Harrell back at about his own 24-yard line. Bounding kick going to be fielded. Nice job over on the far side. Might be Dylan King. I thought that's who it was for a moment and questioned that before he came up, and that was Dylan King on the recovery. So the 1st and 10 for BPC at the Spartan 45-yard line. 1:13 to play here in the opening quarter. Going to be Guppy on the carry. He's going to pick up a couple on the play.
Senior game for Guppy.
Tonight? Not sure if we are or not.
I didn't see it on the thing. Looking for scores.
Penalty is against.
Is that a late? Was it a hold? A late penalty on BPC. And that's going to move it back inside the.
Personal foul on the Spartans.
Nope, personal foul on BPC.
Penalty.
That'll push it back inside the 35 to the 32. Clock under 50 seconds to play now in the opening quarter. 2nd and 23. High snap, Anderson. Hand off to Guppy. Guppy's going to pick up a couple on the play.
Guppy with the run up the middle. Gain of a couple. 3rd and 21. Now
3rd and 21 for BPC. Clock down to 29 seconds and counting. So long 3rd down for BPC at their own 34. First down marker is at the 45. Couldn't tell if it was on the 45 or the 46, but 45-yard line in West Central territory. And we've got a whistle with 10.2 seconds to play. And now we're set to go. Anderson. Snap's going to look to throw. He's got a man open. It is Harrell. He's going to have the first down and more. Tries to break one tackle. Spence hanging on. And Harrell drug Spence about 5 or 6 yards down the field. It'll be 1st and 10 for BPC, as that will bring an end to the opening quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 for BPC at the West Central 30-yard line. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
My name is
is Kelsey Cunningham. I'm a nurse practitioner with the cardiology department here at McDonough District Hospital. Cardiology is like a big puzzle. A lot of things can be traced back to the heart, and to see somebody in your office at the beginning of the process really down on themselves and, not feeling like their best self, and I think in their mind never really thinking that they're going to recover from that, to fast forward 6 months where they're back doing things they once did. It's the ultimate goal, and I love to see it happen.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, getting ready for second quarter action. We're brought to you by Farmers and Merchant State Bank of Bushnell. For over 100 years, Farmers and Merchant State Bank of Bushnell has been servicing the local community's needs for personal and business banking, as well as home and agriculture lending. And don't forget its trust department. Stop by the main branch at 484 East Main Street or their drive-up facility on Cole Street to learn more. Farmers and Merchants is a member FDIC and equal housing lender. Out of the quarter break, it'll be 1st and 10 for BPC at the West Central 30-yard line. Cam Shin, the receiver, to the near side for BPC. Anderson, shotgun, going to hand off to Harold. Bobbled the snap with a handoff, and the ball is loose, and it'll be West Central football. Leslie Blower, 5297. Great job, West Central, number 21's family in South Dakota. Thanks for tuning in here at TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH on this Friday evening. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. 1st and 10 for West Central after the turnover. It'll be West Central football at the Heat 33-yard line. I set again, Spence. Handoff, lead back, that's Kelly. And he stood up right at the line, no gain.
Kelly stopped for no gain.
75, Andre Watts in on the stop.
Stacking them on back on line of scrimmage.
Second and 9, high set. And off the second back, that is Aiden Gardner. And he's still on his feet, and he's going to get out close to the first down marker. Watts, I believe, again on the stop for BPC.
Hart and Watts.
And Gardner a gain of, call it 6.
Third and long 1.
Third and a short 2. 10:40 to play in the first half. I set. Spence under center. Hand off the lead back. That's Kelly. He'll have the first down and more across the 45 of West Central to the 47. Gain of 6. Unofficially, we've got Kelly now 9 carries for 64 yards and a touchdown. Nope, Garner. My apologies, not Kelly with the touchdown. Garner with 2 and Robinson for 1 for West Central. 1st and 10 from the Heat, 47. Spence, handoff, Kelly, and he's on his feet, dragging players into the secondary, down inside the BPC 35 to the 34. Gain of 13.
First down for the Heat.
That'll be another West Central first down. Clock will stop as they set the change. 10-10 to play here in the first half. I set. Fake the handoff to Kelly. No one to throw to. He's got a man open. It's going to be intercepted. Intercepted on the play. BPC give the intended receiver.
This pass is intercepted by number 10.
Jonathan Harrell on the pick. That'll be BPC football.
First and 10 for the Spartans.
Valerie Holman, 48-40, go Heat from Oklahoma. First and 10 for BPC after the turnover from their own 7. Anderson shotgun set, Guppy the setback. High snap, handoff to Guppy. And he might have gotten it back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 1. Doesn't look like the down marker is moving on the far side, so no gain. Second and 10 for BPC. Second and 10. Anderson's going to look to throw, and it's picked off by West Central, and that's going to be a touchdown. Number 5, Austin Stanley on the interception of about 15 yards. That'll make it 29-8 in favor of West Central. Gonna go for 2 again. West Central this time. I set. The late handoff to Kelly. He's thought maybe he was going to try and throw, but he'll get into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Pushes the lead to 31-8. 9:02 to play here in the first half. We'll be back with a kick in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Whether it's an emergency situation or an outpatient scan, McDonough District Hospital's radiology department offers the test you need right here in Macomb. If you need an MRI, a CT scan, ultrasound, x-ray, a bone density scan, or to schedule an annual mammogram, our experienced radiology staff will provide high-quality, compassionate care. McDonough District Hospital, your community radiology partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
31-8 here with 9:02 to play in the first half. We're brought to you by M&B Furniture, Bushnell's only furniture store. They are a mainstay in the community and offer free delivery within 40 miles for everything you need to furnish your new home or replenish an old one. Stop and see the fine folks at 41 West Main Street, or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or the web at www.mnbfurniturinc.com. You can give them a call as well at 309-772-2111. Gibb to kick it away. Again for West Central. Donovan Harrell back deep for BPC. Gibb with the approach. Line drive kick, and it's going to go out of bounds.
Gibbs kick travels out of bounds.
At about the 18-yard line. BPC will take over first and 10 from their own 35-yard line. Forget, coming up at halftime, we'll have some stats, try and get you some area score updates around West Central Illinois and our MDH halftime interview, all the way coming up at the half. Anderson shotgun set. Guppy the setback, and Cody Wade with the stop.
Guppy with a loss.
And it's going to be a loss of a couple on the play. 8:30 to play here in the opening quarter, or first half.
Hey, we're on offense.
And we're going to get offside on number 81, Cody Wade. 5-yard mark off. So that'll move it up 5 yards and make it 2nd and 7. Clock down to 8:05 here to play in the opening half. Ball at the 37, 38-yard line. Call it the 38. Hand off to Harrell. And he's got the first down and more across midfield, down inside the 45 to the 43. Colton Spence and 16, Jordan Kane on the stop. Take it from the BPC 38 to the West Central 43. Gain of 19. And a first down for BPC, 7:14 to play here in the first half. Anderson shotgun set. And a false start. Looked like we had 2 players moving at the same time. And that'll be a 5-yard mark off and move it from the 43 to the 48. Bring up 1st and 15. Three and a half yard penalty. Anderson takes a snap, fake the handoff. Harrell's got a man, overshot the intended receiver.
Anderson's pass intended for Parker Guppy, incomplete.
For Guppy, incomplete, stops the clock, 6:38 to play, and a 2nd and 15. Down marker on the far side, what we were chuckling about, the 5-yard penalty. Doesn't look like they moved the down marker back the full 5 yards, but we'll call it 2nd and 15. Shotgun set, shin to the near side, and a bad snap over Anderson's head. And he's just going to fall on the football back at the BPC 30-yard line. Loss of 22 on the play. How about it's going to bring up a 3rd and 37. Ball back to the BPC 31-yard line. 3rd and a country mile for BPC. 6:05 to play here in the first half. 31-8 in favor of West Central. 3rd and Prairie City. Anderson be pressured and is going to be brought down from behind. Number 81, Cody Wade, the senior. It's going to be a loss of a couple more back to the 26-yard line. 4th and 44. That'll force a punt. Jonathan Harrell going to drop back deep for the punt for BPC. See number 5, Charles Rudolph into the ballgame for BPC. No one back deep for West Central. Good snap. Harrell kick off the side of the foot, but it's going to take a decent bounce and go out of bounds at the 48-yard line of BPC. With 5:08 to play here in the first half, it'll be 1st and 10 West Central at the BPC 48. We're brought to you by Heil Enterprises and Heil Trucking. They can take your product down the road, near or far, and also offer top-notch heavy-duty truck and trailer repair. Second-generation business continues to grow and continues to support BPC Athletics. Stop by and see Danny or Travis on Route 41 south of Prairie City, or give them a call, 775-3333. First and 10. Spence, keeper, going to pitch it to number 21, Robinson. And that's going to be a gain of about 4. 'High set. Hand off to Robinson. He's got some room, and he's got one man to beat. Rudolph on the far side, and he will bring him down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Robinson brought down out of bounds by Charles Rudolph. First down, Heat.
35 yards on the run for Robinson. First down for West Central. Hand off to Kelly, Graham Kelly. Gain of a couple. Second and goal. High set, Spence. Handoff, second back, that's Robinson. And there's a penalty flag on the play. Robinson's going to take it down inside the 5, down to about the 4.
Penalty marker down.
See 94 Hart on the play, on the tackles. Looks like a cramp issue or something with Charles Rudolph, number 5 for BPC. With that, we will step aside. We'll be back in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
When you trust your healthcare needs to MDH, you'll receive the highest quality, compassionate care from our nationally accredited medical departments and award-winning staff. We are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, providing exceptional care right here in Macomb. We also accept Aetna, HealthLink, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and most other insurance plans for your convenience. McDonough District Hospital, your regional healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
And we see Rudolph up. He'll have to come off for at least one play. The penalty on the play is a hold on West Central.
Penalty holding against the Heat.
Now move it back 10 yards and set first and our second and goal from the 13. High set again. 4 minutes to play first half. Spence under center. Gonna hand off to Kelly. He's bowling over people down near the 5-yard line.
Kelly, the ball carrier.
Nine-yard gain down to the 4. Kelly now unofficially 12 carries for 98 yards. High set, Spence. Third and goal from the 4, handoff. That's going to be a keeper as everybody from the BPC defense went for Graham. And Spence will waltz into the end zone from the near side. Touchdown to West Central. 3:13 to play here in the opening half. Pushes the lead now to 37-8 in favor of the Heat. High set. And we're going to get a timeout. West Central with 3:13 to play. Their first of the half will step aside and be back with the 2-point conversion in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I think the rewarding parts of my job are seeing people over time and seeing how, getting to know them and getting to know their families. And that's very exciting to see them and get them better over time, especially if I'm able to find out something that other places haven't. And that's kind of what drew me to family medicine. You know, I try to get along with people and treat them as I would my family. Do what we can to get the patients taken care of day in and day out. It's pretty supportive. I'm Dr. Michael Waters. I'm a family physician here at the McDonough District Hospital Family Clinic.
Back here at BPC High School. Two-point conversion attempt. Spence. Kelly the lead back. Pitch to Robinson. Near side, and he'll go in for the 2-point conversion. Makes it a 31-point lead, 39-8 in favor of West Central. 3:13 to play here in the first half. And we'll be back in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
My philosophy in pediatrics is definitely prevention, early intervention, and advocacy. Being an advocate for my patients is one of the main reasons why I got into pediatrics in the first place. I like working close with families and being able to empower moms, especially first-time moms, or empower any caregiver. MDH Peds gives that family-centered care. My name is Leilani Segura, and I am a pediatrician at McDonough District Hospital.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, we're brought to you by Western Illinois University. At WIU, Leathernecks don't just blend in because purple stands out. At WIU, there's limitless potential with campuses in Macomb, Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out. Jonathan Harrell back at his own 25 for BPC. Cooper Gibb, the junior number 2, to kick it away again for West Central. Bounding kick fielded by Rudolph, and he's still on his feet, and he's going to go down inside the 50 into West Central territory at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10 BPC with 3:08 to play here in the first half. Valerie Holtman, 40 go number 21, and way to go, Cameron. Chat us up and let us know where you're tuned into this evening here on this week 8 of 8-man football and I8FA football in the state of Illinois. Anderson in the shotgun. Harrell in motion near side, handoff to Guppy. Guppy's got some room around the far side. He's going to run out of bounds inside the 40 to about the 39. Yeah, they're going to say it is enough for a first down, so 1st and 10 for BPC. At the West Central. And we got an issue with the chains on the far side. Clock stop with 3:01 to play. Now they're going to say, okay, now not enough for a first down. Gain of 9. Now we think we've got everything set with the chains on the far side. Nope. Spoke too soon. Now they put the down marker. Yep. Now they're going to go ahead and give them the first down. So 1st and 10 BPC, the ball at the Heat 37-yard line. 39-8 in favor of West Central. Anderson in the shotgun. Guppy the lone setback with him. Harold the wing back over on the far side. Going to come in motion to the near side. Anderson's going to look to throw, and I don't know if he slipped. Pass intended for Harold. Comes up a little short, incomplete. 2nd and 10 for BPC at the Heat 37-yard line. That'll stop the clock. 2:57 to play here in the first half. Daydream XOX 6264. Go Heat from Virginia. Thanks for tuning in. (39-8), 2:57 to play. Harrell in motion to the near far side. Hand off to Guppy. Initial tackle made by number 58, Noah Johnson. Be short gain of a yard.
Guppy with a short gain.
11 carries now for Guppy and 39 yards. 2:35 to play here in the first half. Guppy in the shotgun set, lone setback next to Anderson. Harrell in motion near side. Anderson's going to look to throw. He's got a couple men down there. And the pass just out of the reach of Jonathan Harrell. 2:10 to play. 4th and 9 with the incompletion from the West Central 36-yard line. Fourth down, 4th and 9 for BPC. Anderson's going to look to throw. Quick pass as he got all sorts of pressure up the middle from number 16, Jordan Kane. Intended pass for Jonathan Harrell is incomplete, so a turnover on downs. So it'll be 1st and 10 for West Central, up by 31. 39-8, 2:05 to play. It'll be Heat football at the West Central 36-yard line. 2 timeouts remaining for Coach Kirby and the Heat. 3 for BPC. High set. Spence going to fake the option, is going to keep it. And he's going to be out, and he's going to have enough for a first down across the 46 to the 47. Good run there for Colton Spence for West Central, and enough for a first down. As I said, a gain of 11 on the play. As that'll bring us under a minute or 2 minutes to play, 1:55 and counting. Quickly to the line. High set again. Delayed handoff. This time it's going to be Gardner, and he's going to be met in the backfield for a loss of a couple on the play. Dylan King, number 9 on the stop for BPC. A loss of a couple back to the 45. 2nd and 12, 1:35 to play. High set. Spence. Option again. He's going to keep it, and he's going to pick up some good yardage to about the 49 of BPC, 48. Stop by number 24, Landon Lear. Gain of about 4 for Spence on the play, and bring up a 3rd and 6. Quickly to the line, 1:05 to play now. High set. Spence going to hand off to Gardner, and he's got enough for a first down and a little more. Down inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. That'll stop the clock momentarily. 53.4 seconds to play. Gain of 15. High set. Clock rolling now. 48 seconds to play. Spence going to look to throw. Got a man down there. Push off and almost caught. It was pushing off by both players. Harrell on the coverage, pass intended for Gibb, and that'll stop the clock with 39.1 seconds to play on the incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 for West Central at the BPC 34-yard line. Second and 10. Empty set. Receiver to both sides. Going to be a quick lob pass up for Robinson. He's going to take it 10-5. Touchdown, West Central. Just nice little lob touch pass there from Spence to Robinson. And that'll push the lead to 45-8 with 33.2 seconds to play. Single back as Graham behind Spence. And it's going to be Kelly, and he is in for the 2-point conversion. Push it to a 47-8 lead with 33.2 seconds to play. We'll be back with a kick here in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
When you trust your healthcare needs to MDH, you'll receive the highest quality, compassionate care from our nationally accredited medical departments and award-winning staff. We are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, providing exceptional care right here in Macomb. We also accept Aetna, HealthLink, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and most other insurance plans for your convenience. McDonough District Hospital, your regional healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
47-8 in favor of West Central. We're brought to you by our prime sponsor, that's MDH. Their athletic trainers and the MDH Rehabilitation Center with locations in Bushnell, Macomb provide expert help to area student athletes, the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. Madonna District Hospital, more than a hospital care, a hospital caring. Cooper Gibb to kick it away again for West Central. Donovan Harrell back deep for BPC. High end over kick going to go out of bounds. It'll be BPC football. .2 seconds to play. Again, coming up at halftime, we'll have some stats, scores from around the area, and our MDH halftime interview. Also let you check out a little bit of the performance by the BPC band this evening as well here at the half. Send the receiver to the near side, going to hand off Anderson to Harrell. And he's going to keep dragging. He's going to finally get drug out of bounds at the West Central 49, number 55. Keaton Rubush on the stop.
1st and 10 for BPC.
Gain of 16. .25 seconds to play here in the opening half. Harold the lone setback in the shotgun with Anderson. Anderson's going to look to throw. A little quick hitter hits it to Shin. And he's going to be just short of the first down.
Just shy of the first down marker.
Timeout BPC there first with 18.1 seconds to play.
Timeout BPC.
Gain of 8 on the pass. Midwest Ice, do you need ice for your upcoming event? Look no further. Midwest Ice has you covered. Midwest Ice is Central Illinois' newest ice delivery service. They deliver ice directly to your event. Give Blaine Wrench a call at 309-351-8192 for a quote today. Also, the Community News Brief for all your local news. Subscribe to Community News Brief weekly. And don't forget, you can also pick up single copies at select locations of Bushnell, Colchester, and Blandonsville, and Macomb's original local sports bar, that is Sports Corner at 124. With a focus on local sports, catch WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcast at Sports Corner at 124, all while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street. In Macomb, that's Sports Corner at 124. 18.1 seconds to play. 2nd and 2 for BPC at the Heat 41. Anderson juggles the snap, and he's going to be brought down for a loss back to the 48-yard line. Loss of 7, and BPC going to take their second time out of the half.
Timeout, BPC.
No carryovers.
Also pass along some baseball scores for you as well. .8 seconds to play, 3rd and 9. Anderson takes a snap, is going to look to throw, gets it to
Anderson's pass is complete to Cam
Shin, and we're going to get a penalty flag for a hit out of bounds. Cooper Gibbs on the coverage, and with the hit, that'll be close to a first down on the pass. It will be enough for a first down on the catch, but you're going to tack on
personal foul against West Central.
and that's going to move it inside the 20, no, inside the 30 to the 25. .5 seconds to play. 1st and 10 from the Heat 25. BBC with 1 timeout remaining. Anderson's shotgun set. Parker Guppy in the backfield. Harold going to go in motion to the near side. Pass intended for Shin on the far side.
Intended for Camden Shin, incomplete.
And that'll stop the clock with 3.4 seconds to play. Coming up at the start of the half, we'll have BPC coach Jeff Borders down for a brief chat. And said earlier, we'll have scores from around the area. Halftime performance from the BPC band, the MDH halftime interview, and some updates on our stats through the first half. 3.4 seconds to play. Anderson takes the snap. Looks the throw's got a man open. It's Harrell. Will he get into the end zone? He will. Touchdown BPC as the clock hits 0. 25-yard touchdown pass. Second of the night. Anderson to Harrell is going to make it 47-14. 2-point conversion up next. Harold alone. Spartan in the backfield. Going to be a direct snap to him. Stack to the near side. Harold's going to look to throw and just out beyond the outstretched hands of Parker Guppy. So that will end the first half of play. 47-14 in favor of BPC. Let's see if get Borders down here for a second. Going old school here again tonight, Coach.
Sharing the old headset.
Yeah. Offensively, we had a couple of good drives. Nice, I thought, of the guys, the way they came back. First offensive play, we fumbled the football in the first drive. We come back and answer. Just good balance for West Central, and hard to stop when you got 2 or 3 guys that are really running the football well.
Well, and also we're not doing what we should do. Honestly, every play that they've had some big gains on, we've had a failure on defense. We're not setting the edge, or one of the main things that we've said all year too, we're not tackling when it's there. But I'm not. I know the score isn't indicative of what I'm about to say, but I'm not upset with what we're and how we're playing. We're playing hard and we're making things happen.
Yeah, and nice here to get that touchdown right here at the end of the half. You guys get the football back. Maybe make some noise here in the second half.
Yeah, and that's what we told these guys. That normally we start off on defense, and I know they just told them there, hey, if we get a score here, we come back. It's a possibly a 16-point swing.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, we'll let you get down with the guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Chris.
Here is fireworks.
BPC coach Jet Borders here on the halftime show. We'll step aside and let you listen in to the BPC band here at the half. 47-14 in favor of West Central.
And now the Spartans take you back to one of the most famous guitar riffs in rock history, written by Deep Purple and ranked among the greatest rock songs of all time. Get ready for the unmistakable sound of Smoke on the Water. To close tonight's fiery performance, the Spartans turn up the heat with a Latin-inspired party anthem by Pitbull. This high-energy crowd favorite was chosen by our 2025 marching seniors, whose spirit, leadership, and dedication have kept the Spartan band burning bright all season long. Let's take a moment to recognize our 2025 marching band seniors. Caroline Spangler, Brett Havens, Lorelei Cunningham, and Natalie Willie. Join us in celebrating their hard work and commitment as our Spartan marching band and our Spartan cheerleaders light up the field one last time with Fireball. Let's hear it one more time for the
Bushnell-Prairie City Band marching band here at the half, 47-14 in favor of West Central. We'll step aside for our MDH halftime interview. We'll be back with some stats and some scores in just a moment.
All right, well, we're here with Bill Murdoch, and this is the second year in a row, Bill, that I've talked to you.
Yes, unfortunately.
Yeah, probably unfortunately for you. I think you might have been the most talked about interview of all of our MDH interviews last year, though.
I don't know whether I need to be proud of that or ashamed of that. I don't know which one to go with.
Maybe both. I don't know.
Probably.
The thing that I find comical is I gave you a hard time last year. As I said, because, man, you're way up the ladder. You know, you're a high-end employee for me to be talking to, and you're even higher up the road now than you were last year.
Yeah. Yes. Last year when we spoke, I was the CFO, the Chief Financial Officer, and since then I've been in the CEO role, Chief Executive Officer here at the hospital for about 8 months now.
Well, not to toot your horn, but everything I hear is good coming out of MDH since you've taken over. So what was your mindset when you stepped into that role, and what do you see MDH doing here?
Well, I've never had aspirations to be a CEO of a hospital, but we have a great team here, and I just felt it was that time in my career to step in and take over and see how it goes. We have a great team here at MDH, very proud of everybody. They're very passionate and have a lot of pride in the organization. So it just made that job so much easier for me to step into my new role.
Yeah, it's easy to work with people who want to do a good job, isn't it? And it seems like everybody I talk to here is that kind of person.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Everybody's engaged, and they want to do well, and they want to succeed. And we want them to succeed here at the organization.
I think MDH has always had a pretty good name in the area. What are you trying to do for MDH to even step that up a little bit more?
Right. So Pat Osterman and myself, we've done a lot of community relationship building, reaching out to the community leaders, reaching out to our competitors to see how we can work together better to be a stronger organization overall.
Yeah, strong organization, and you guys continue to add pieces and parts. You've expanded to Monmouth. We talked a little bit about that with your urgent care and physical therapy. The pharmacy is looking really nice right now.
Right, and it's ready to come online. The construction's finishing up this week, and then next step is to get the certifications, inspections going. So we should be open for business later at the end of this year or first part of January.
So we mentioned last year you're relatively local to the McDonough County area. So you're one of the first CEOs that I remember that's local to McDonough. You have like a foothold in the area. Does that make this job, not that being CEO of any company doesn't have meaning, but does it mean a little more for you because you are from here?
It does, and it helps. I think it builds trust because they know I'm local. I'll have that connection with the community. Yes, my mother owns farmland south of town. My father-in-law owns farmland here. My wife's a bomber. She's a leatherneck. I'm a leatherneck. We got kids that are leathernecks too. So I feel like we have a lot of fabric in the community to take this organization to the next level.
Well, we're going to keep the interview shorter, but I cannot get done with this interview without asking if you got any deer last year.
I did. Actually, yes, I did. And as we talked last year too, I participate Hunters for the Hungry, where we donate our harvest, and I did that last year. So yes, I was successful.
So you spend a lot of time at MDH and helping people, and then you're helping people when you're at home too.
Try to. That's a little different. You know, you're by yourself, and sometimes that's good to decompress and do all that. But yeah, no, it works out well.
So what's been the biggest surprise? You never had any ideas of wanting to be CEO. What's been the biggest surprise so far since you've taken a job?
Oh, I think just the loyalty our staff has for the organization. They want it to do well, and I think with that support has made this job so much better for me.
Well, Bill, I appreciate you talking to me. It's always fun getting to talk to you, so hopefully we'll do it again next year, and we'll have new big things to talk about from MDH.
Let's plan on it, and thank you for your time and having me on again this year after last year.
Hey, not a problem. Like I said, you were the biggest fan, I think, supported video of all of them. So we'll see if you can continue that. Maybe I should give an award.
You think?
I think we should come up with an award.
Okay, you work on that,
okay,
and then we'll talk about it.
Okay, I'll do that. We'll be back with the second half in just a few minutes.
My name is Kelsey Cunningham. I'm a nurse practitioner with the cardiology department here at McDonough District Hospital. Cardiology is like a big puzzle. A lot of things can be traced back to the heart, and to see somebody in your office at the beginning of the process really down on themselves and not feeling like their best self, and I think in their mind never really thinking that they're going to recover from that, to fast forward 6 months where they're back doing things they once did. It's the ultimate goal, and I love to see it happen.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, as we are at halftime, 47-14, as we see both squads coming out to the field here. We'll probably get the proverbial 3 minutes on the clock. And we can tell you about some scores from around the area. We'll start off with college football first. Number 2, Miami of Florida losing to Louisville 17-10. 4 minutes to play in the third. And number 25, Nebraska trailing Minnesota 7-6 with just under 2 to play in the first half. Running down some area scores in high school football. Halftime, Russell Industry 32, Abingdon Avon 6. Third quarter, Rock Ridge 34, Monmouth Roseville 0. Third quarter, Illini West 14, United 8. And a game that started at 6 o'clock tonight in the fourth quarter, Galva in a high-scoring game. Galva 50, Ridgewood 42. West Hancock 26 over Bureau Valley 0, that at the half. And that looks like about the extent. Oh, Amboy on top of West Prairie at the half, 62-54. 2-0. Major League Baseball playoffs tonight. Seattle Mariners 1 game away from their first ever World Series. And Helio Suarez with a grand slam to break a 2-2 tie. Seattle 6, Toronto 2. That is a final. Seattle leads that series 3-2. And the Dodgers up 3-0 in the series, up 3-0 over the Brewers in the bottom of the second. Coming up, Western Illinois at home tomorrow for their homecoming contest against Charleston Southern. As you don't see the officials back here, they're just coming out. So we'll get the 3 minutes back on the clock. We're going to step aside. We'll be back with the second half kick in just a moment.
When you trust your healthcare needs to MDH, you'll receive the highest quality, compassionate care from our nationally accredited medical departments and award-winning staff. We are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, providing exceptional care right here in Macomb. We also accept Aetna, HealthLink, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and most other insurance plans for your convenience. McDonough District Hospital, your regional healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
I'm Lindsay Schaefer. I'm a physical therapist specializing in pelvic floor physical therapy here at McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. Young women, a lot of them have pelvic pain. They don't realize that it's something that they don't have to live with anymore. It's very common for people to have urinary leakage. And I always say it's common, but it's not normal. It's not something you need to live with. I also focus on hip pain, back pain. It's all kind of connected. Any age really can benefit from it.
I think the rewarding parts of my job are seeing people over time and seeing how, getting to know them and getting to know their families. And that's very exciting to see them and get them better over time, especially if I'm able to find out something that other places haven't. And that's kind of what drew me to family medicine. You know, I try to get along with people and treat them as I would my family. Do what we can to get the patients taken care of day in and day out. It's pretty supportive. I'm Dr. Michael Waters. I'm a family physician here at the McDonough District Hospital Family Clinic.
My name is Kelsey Cunningham. I'm a nurse practitioner with the cardiology department here at McDonough District Hospital. Cardiology is like a big puzzle. A lot of things can be traced back to the heart, and to see somebody in your office at the beginning of the process really down on themselves and, you know, not feeling like their best self, and I think in their mind never really thinking that they're going to recover from that, to fast forward 6 months where they're back doing things they once did. It's the ultimate goal, and I love to see it happen.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, the halftime clock under a minute to play. Write down some unofficial stats here from the first half. I've got Thomas Anderson for 6 of 11 for 87 yards, a couple of touchdowns. Jonathan Harrell with both of the catches or 3 catches for 62 and both touchdowns. Cam Shin with 3 catches for 25. Parker Guppy on the ground, 11 carries for 39. Jonathan Harrell, 4 carries unofficially for 39. Thomas Anderson, a couple of carries for minus 20 yards on a couple of quarterback sacks. West Central, pretty balanced attack. In Garner, 5 carries for 94. And a couple of touchdowns. Graham Kelly, 12 carries for 98. Colton Spence, 3 carries for 17. Robinson, 4 carries for 54 yards and a couple of scores. And Spence with the 1 touchdown pass to Robinson for 34 yards. BPC football to start the second half. Thanks for tuning in. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Chris Rankhauser here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School this evening. Week 9 next week, as BPC will hit the road to take on the FCW Flanagan Cornell Woodland Falcons in Flanagan. West Central will be home in a big battle with the Amboy Clippers.
Cooper Gibbs kicking for the Heat. Donovan Harrell, number 10 for BPC.
Cooper Gibb to kick it away, number 2 for West Central. Jonathan Harrell back deep for BPC. 12 minutes on the clock, the approach, and we are set for football. As the ball's going to be through Harrell's hands, he's going to pick it up at about the 20. Gonna run to the far side, and he's going to get undercut there. Actually picked up at about the 15. He'll get it out close to the 20, 21-yard line. We'll call it 1st and 10 for BPC. BPC with a nice scoring drive there to end the half. (47-14). 1st and 10, BPC at their own 21-yard line. Anderson, handoff, Guppy. He's going to break one tackle, and he's not going to get out of the second one. 81, Cody Wade on the stop for West Central.
With the wrap-up.
Loss of about 5 on the play. Second and 15 for BPC at their own 16. Anderson, Harrell in motion to the far side. Anderson going to take the snap, going to look to throw. Got a man. It's going to be intercepted by number 9, Colton Spence on the pick. And he's got a convoy. Going to go in for the touchdown. Yes, he will. Interception return of about 25 yards for Colton Spence, actually about the 30-yard line, and that's going to make it 53-14 in favor of West Central. (53-14). 39-point lead. If they get the 2-point conversion, we will have running clock the remainder of the contest. 11 minutes to play. A minute ends to the second half. I set. Spence at quarterback. I formation. Gonna pitch to Gardner, and he will not get in. Good stop there right at the goal line by BPC. So with 11 minutes to play, it's a 53-14 lead for West Central. We'll be back with a kick in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
My name is Kelsey Cunningham. I'm a nurse practitioner with the cardiology department here at McDonough District Hospital. Cardiology is like a big puzzle. A lot of things can be traced back to the heart, and to see somebody in your office at the beginning of the process really down on themselves and, not feeling like their best self, and I think in their mind never really thinking that they're going to recover from that, to fast forward 6 months where they're back doing things they once did. It's the ultimate goal, and I love to see it happen.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, we're brought to you by a pre- and post-game show sponsor, JoJo's Gaming Parlor. They offer the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink, got a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Don't forget, on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Events live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell. Cheer the Spartans on to victory. Gibb to kick it away again. Harrell back deep. It's going to be a bounding kick, going to be picked up at about the 22 by Harrell. Across the 25. A big hit across the 30-yard line by number 81, Wade. And it'll be 1st and 10 for BPC at their own 31-yard line. 10:54 to play here in the third quarter. Shin split to the near side. Anderson shotgun set. Guppy in the backfield with him. Going to fake the handoff, and now the late handoff to Guppy. And he's going to lower the shoulders and get it across the 31 to the 32, maybe a gain of a yard. Wade and Gibb and 16 Kane on the stop after a gain of 1. Second and 9, 10-15 to play in the third. Anderson's going to take the snap. Going to be pitched to Harrell, and he's going to be tripped up in the backfield for a loss of a couple. 16, Jordan Kane, the senior, on the stop for the Heat. Going to be a loss of about 3 on the play. 9:45 to play here in the third quarter. 3rd and 13 for BPC at their own 29-yard line. Anderson going to look to throw. Got a man open. Nice catch by Shin's. Going to make one tackler miss. A couple more miss. Still on his feet. He's across the 50 into West Central territory at the 47-yard line. 24 yards on the pass. And that's going to put Anderson over 100 yards passing. And a 1st and 10 for BPC, and nice job. Good catch. The pass a little low, and Shin did a great job of getting a hold of it, brought it up, and made a couple of guys miss and picked up some good old yards after the catch, and a 1st down at the Heat 47. Harrell in motion to the near side. High snap, hand off to Guppy. He's across the 45, still on his feet. Going to be down inside the 40 to the 39. Kelly on the stop. No, that was not Kelly. My apologies. Number 9, Colton Spence on the stop.
2nd and a long 2 for BPC.
Gain of 8. 2nd and 2. Harrell in motion to the near side. Anderson, hand off Guppy. And he's going to maybe lose about a half a yard. 58 on the stop. Noah Johnson, 55, Keaton Rubish. It's going to be a loss of a yard. So 3rd down and 3. The ball at the West Central 40-yard line. 8 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Harold, the wing back on the far side. Guppy in the shotgun with Anderson. Harold in motion to the near side. The late handoff to Guppy, and he's got nowhere to go. It's going to be a loss back to the 47 and a loss of 7.
Fourth and long for BPC.
Oh, mark it at the 45, so loss of 6. And a 4th and 9 for BPC at the West Central 45. Here, almost in the near side. And we're going to get a stoppage and get a false start on the defense or offense. BPC going to move back 5 more and bring up a 4th and about 13. Back at the BPC. Well, we'll call it the right at midfield. So 4th and 13 from midfield for BPC. First down marker at the 37-yard line of West Central. Anderson looks to throw. He's got a man open out here. And it's Guppy. He'll have a gain of about 5, but come up a little short of the first down marker. So the turnover on down on the 5-yard pass completion.
1st and 10 for the Heat.
So 1st and 10 for West Central at the Heat 44. 6:39 to play here in the third quarter, 53-14 in favor of West Central. I set, Spence. Hand off to Kelly. And Kelly will go forward off the right side for a gain of a couple on the play. Watts on the stop, number 75. Officially, that puts me, has Kelly, by my count, at 100 yards on the nose on 13 carries this evening. See number 99, Alex Chavez, checking into the ball game. Spence going to hand off to Robinson. He's got a lot of room to run, and he's going to be dragged down by Harrell inside the 30 to the 27. Called a gain of 20 on the play. That's going to put Garner over 100 yards on the evening as well. 5:55 to play here in the third quarter. 1st and 10, West Central at the BPC 24. I set, Spence, handoff. Nope, it's going to be a keeper. Pitch to Robinson. And a good job over there by number 24, landed Lear on the stop.
No gain.
No gain on the play. Oh, gain of a couple on the play. I set, Spence under center. Keeper again, going to pitch it to Robinson. He's going to be brought down by Lear again here on the near side. Robinson's going to have enough for a West Central first down from the 22 down to about the 13, we'll call it, 12 or 13 yard line. Gain of 10. First and 10, West Central, 4:55 to play here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 for the BPC 13. I set, Spence, Kelly, and Robinson in the backfield. Gonna fake the handoff to Kelly, and it's going to be Robinson, and he's going to be wrapped up by number 94, Hayden Hart. That's going to be a loss of a couple on the play. And bring up a 2nd and 12 from the 15. 4:25 to play, third quarter. West Central 53, BPC 14. Pitch, option pitch to Robinson. And will he get in? He does. 15-yard touchdown for Robinson. That pushes the lead to 59-14 in favor of West Central. Two-point conversion. They're just going to take a knee. So with 4:05 to play here in the third, it's 59-14 in favor of West Central. And we'll be back with a kick in just a moment.
When you trust your healthcare needs to MDH, you'll receive the highest quality, compassionate care from our nationally accredited medical departments and award-winning staff. We are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, providing exceptional care right here in Macomb. We also accept Aetna, HealthLink, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and most other insurance plans for your convenience. McDonough District Hospital, your regional healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School.
Jocelyn Johnston. Zachary Leduc. Hayden Munt. Gia Nova Smith. Jada Perry.
59-14 in favor of
and Abigail Waldo.
West Central.
Super good kicking for West Central. Carl Rudolph, Heat 4, BPC.
So we can try and get that timeout off our scoreboard here. There we go. 59-14. 4:05 to play. Gibb with the approach. The kick. End over end. Going to picked up by Rudolph at the 20, 25, 30 across the 30 to the 33. And we will have running clock the remainder of the contest. First and 10 for BPC, 3:45 and counting here in the third quarter. First and 10 from the BPC 33. Anderson going to look to throw. He's got a man open. And a good hit there as soon as the catch was made by Shin by Gibbs. Gain of 5.
On the pass, 2nd and 5 for BPC.
Shin's 5th catch of the night for unofficially 54 yards. 2nd and 5 for BPC at the Spartan 38, 2:43 and counting here in the third quarter. Shotgun. Anderson looks at throw, is going to double pump and pressure by 58 on the play. Noah Johnson, and that'll stop or be incomplete and bring up a 3rd and 5 for BPC. Macomb 42, Elmwood Brimfield 6. Thanks to Coach Snyder for passing that along. 3rd and 5 for BPC. Anderson, shotgun set, going to be a quick pass to Shen. He's got the first down. And we brought down at the BPC 48-yard line, a gain of 10.
The Heat. First down, BPC.
Ball at the BPC 48, 90 seconds to play here in the third quarter. West Central 59, BPC 14. Anderson, shotgun set. Guppy the setback. Anderson's going to take the snap. Going to look to throw. He's got a man down there. Caught by Harrell. He's going to stay in bounds. 10-5. Touchdown. BPC. What a throw and catch. Anderson to Harrell for the 3rd time tonight with a minute to play. 59-20 in favor of West Central. A nice pitch and catch there, as I said. And touchdown BPC. Stop the clock with 57.9. Going to be a direct snap out of the 2-point conversion at Harrell. He's going to run behind the blockers of the far side. He'll get in. 57.9 to play here in the third quarter. 59-22 in favor of West Central. We'll be back with a kick in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I'm Lindsay Schaefer. I'm a physical therapist, specialized in pain. It's all kind of connected. Any age really can benefit from it.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, 59-22. We're brought to you by some of our great sponsors, including King Family Chiropractic with locations of Bushnell, Macomb. They support BPC athletics, and they offer Office hours in Macomb Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Bushnell Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. To set an appointment, call 309-837-MyDC. That's 6932. They also perform DOT and CDL physicals for just $85. Hayden Hart to kick it away for BPC. I can believe that's Aiden Garner back deep, number 11 for West Central. It is. Be a bounding kick, going to be picked up by number 21, Cameron Robinson. And it'll be 1st and 10 for West Central. And running clock here in the second half. Clock down to 45 seconds to play in the third quarter. My guess is we may not get another play here in the third quarter. We're down to 38 seconds, or I could be completely wrong about that as West Central breaks the huddle. Comes out, we'll probably have time for maybe one play. Looks like number 22, Easton Parker, a freshman, split out as a receiver to the far side. New quarterback in for the Heat, number 18, Carter Gibb. And he'll get on the loose football, and it's going to be a loss of about 7.
Second and 15.
Dylan King almost coming up with it, and that will do it for 3 quarters of play. 59-22 in favor of West Central. We'll be back in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MD. Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School as we get ready for the start of the fourth quarter. Second and 15 for West Central out of the quarter break. Be the quarterback, and he's going to be brought down out of bounds.
Carter Gibb brought down by Charles Rudolph.
Rudolph on the stop. No gain.
No gain on the play.
We're brought to you by Raritan State Bank. Bushnell branch located at 360 South Green Street in Bushnell. They offer full-service banking and loan services for all your banking needs. Come visit the bank. A friendly service. Give them a call at 309-772-2345. Good luck, Spartans. Raritan State Bank as an equal housing lender and member FDIC. 3rd and 15 from the Heat 32. Gibb. Snap. Handoff to number 20. Bradley Richards, a freshman. He's going to be wrapped up by 94, Hayden Hart. That's going to be a loss from the 32 back to about the 27, a loss of 5.
5-yard loss, 4th and 20.
4th and 20 for West Central. Also brought to you by Rosie's Pizza. They offer something for everyone, pasta, sandwiches, and, of course, pizza. Dine in or carry out at 458 East Main Street in Bushnell. They also deliver to Good Hope, Adair, and all points in between. Give them a call for delivery, 772-2101. 4th and 20 for the Heat. Gibb going to go shotgun, one set back behind him in the backfield. Gibb's going to look to throw, throws it up, and it's going to be out of bounds. Intended receiver number 23, Mason Shaley, sophomore. So it'll be 1st and 10 on the turnover on downs to BPC. We're brought to you by Farmers and Merchant State Bank of Bushnell. For over 100 years, Farmers and Merchant State Bank of Bushnell has been servicing the local community needs for personal and business banking, as well as home and agricultural lending. Don't forget its trust department as well. Stop by the main branch at 484 East Main Street or their drive-up facility on Cole Street. To learn more, Farmers and Merchant is a member FDIC and equal housing lender. Going to hand off to Harrell, and he's going to go 10-5. Touchdown, BPC. Penalty flag on the play. West Central late getting a player on. It's going to be offside decline, and the touchdown is good. Jonathan Harrell from 27 yards out. Score coming with 8:50 to play. Timeout BPC there, first of the half.
Timeout Spartans.
As we'll get that timeout taken off the board for BPC. 8:43 to play here in the fourth. So the 2-point conversion on the way. Rudolph, the lone setback, going to be a handoff from Anderson to Rudolph. He's going to bounce off one and into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So with 8:43 to play, 59-30 in favor of West Central. We'll be back with the kick in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
When you trust your healthcare needs to MDH, you'll receive the highest quality, compassionate care from our nationally accredited medical departments and award-winning staff. We are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, providing exceptional care right here in Macomb. We also accept Aetna, Healthful Inc., Blue Cross Blue Shield, and most other insurance plans for your convenience. McDonough District Hospital, your regional healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, 59-30 in favor of West Central. MAB Furniture, they are Bushnell's only furniture store. They are a mainstay in the community and offer free delivery within 40 miles to everything you need to furnish your new home or replenish an old one. Stop and see the fine folks at 481 West Main Street, or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or the web at www.mnbfurniturinc.com. You can also give them a call at 309-772-2111. Hayden Hart to kick it away again for BPC. Got a couple back deep for West Central. Looks like Garner and maybe Robinson. Nope, 22. And that's not Garner back. There was 18. Carter Gibb and 22 Easton Parker back deep. And it will be West Central football at the 33-yard line. Heil Enterprises and Heil Trucking, they can take your product down the road near or far and also offer top-notch heavy-duty truck and trailer repair. Second-generation business continues to grow and continues to support BPC Athletics. Stop by and see Danny or Travis, Route 41 South of Prairie City, or call them 309-775-3333. And a handoff to number 20, Bradley Richards. Going to be a stop for no gain.
No gain. Second and 10, please.
Second and 10, West Central. 7:15 to play. Yep, going to run to the near side. Is going to get it up to the 35-yard line. 75, Andre Watts on the stop. Gain of 4. Third and 6. We're under 6:50 to play here in the contest. Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in because purple stands out at WIU. There's limitless potential with campuses in Macomb, Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education That stands out. Yep. Bad snap, and he'll just go down. He'll be touched down there by Dylan King. It's going to be a loss back to the 20, near the 25-yard line. Going to mark it at the 28. We'll call it the 28-yard line. Fourth and about 14. Fourth and 14, we'll call it. As we roll under 6 minutes to play in the contest. Just going to notice Shohei Ohtani has clubbed 2 home runs in the game already for the Dodgers. As a win tonight by the Dodgers will move them into the World Series. Seattle now 1 game away with a 6-2 win over the Blue Jays. Be a direct snap. Gibbs going to be wrapped up and brought down by Dylan King. Gibb will pick up about
turnover on downs, 1st and 10, BPC.
5 on the play, but it'll be a turnover on downs to BPC. 5:15 and counting here to play in the 4th quarter. It'll be 1st and 10, BPC at the West Central 28. Again, BPC on the road to finish up the regular season, finish up the season at Flanagan against Flanagan Cornell Woodland, the Falcons. Amboy will make the trip and take on a West Central in a big contest in Big. So hand off to Rudolph. He's going to spin out a 1-tackler. He's still on his feet. He's going to go 10-5. Touchdown, Charles Rudolph, 29-yard run with 4:35 to play. It's now 59-36 in favor of West Central. BPC just going to take a knee. So with 4:35 to play, 59-36 in favor of West Central. We'll be back with the kick in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Every McDonough District Hospital sports medicine and rehabilitation patient receives one-on-one appointment times with a licensed staff member. They develop a personalized recovery and treatment plan to turn your setback into a comeback. We offer physical and occupational therapy, vestibular rehabilitation, speech-language pathology, cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation, dry needling, and pelvic floor therapy. MDH, your community physical therapy partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, 59-36 in favor of West Central. Hayden Hart to kick it away again. The ball just blew off the tee. Yeah, bounding kick picked up by number 22, Easton Parker.
Easton Parker with the return.
He'll get it across the 30 to about the 33, 34-yard line. Cam Shin, I believe, on the stop for BPC. We're brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. Sports medicine and rehabilitation provides patients of all ages with exceptional care in 4 convenient locations. Every patient receives one-on-one appointment times with a licensed staff member who develops a personalized recovery and treatment plan to turn your setback into a comeback. As 1st and 10, West Central going to be a quarterback keeper, and he's going to make a couple of people miss and brought down across the 35 to about the 36, 37-yard line. We had a collision between King and Rudolph. Rudolph a little slow getting up, gets a hand from Cam Shin. MDH, your community physical therapy partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time. 3:15 to play. Second and 5. Gonna be a keeper again. He's got a man wide open and just underthrew the intended receiver, number 23, Mason Shaley. Macomb's original local sports bar, Sports Corner at 124, where they focus on local sports. Catch WIU games in all the area. TSSR Game Time Live broadcast at Sports Corner at 124. While enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois, stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. Also, Midwest Ice. Do you need ice for your upcoming event? Look no further. Midwest Ice has you covered. Midwest Ice is Central Illinois' newest ice delivery service. For delivery directly to your event, give Blaine Wrench a call at 309-351-8192 for a quote today. Third down and 5. Going to be a handoff and a first down to number 20, Bradley Richards. And we got a penalty flag coming in, a couple of them late on the play.
There's a flag on the play.
As we're down to a minute 40 to play. Personal foul, late hit on BPC. I thank the Bushnell Fire Department and Rescue Squad for their attendance and help at all the home football games. And that'll move it down inside the BPC 40 to the 38. A minute 10 to play in the contest. First and 10 from the BPC 38 for West Central, under a minute to play. Low snap going to be picked up by the quarterback, and he's going to slide down inbounds. How about the 38? So no gain.
No gain for good.
We're down to 36 seconds to play. 59-36. West Central going to pick up win number 7. 7 wins in a row for Coach Kirby and the Heat. And they'll move to 7-1 with their contest against Amboy at home next week. Be a quarterback keeper, and he's just going to go down to knee at the 42-yard line, and that will do it. Final score 59-36 in favor of West Central. We'll be back with the postgame show in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Here at MDH, we provide one-on-one care to our patients. This allows them to feel supported and empowered during their labor process. The Tower of Power is a cart full of tools and resources to help support women during their labor experience. Items include massage therapy tools, aromatherapy, personal care items, music therapy, and features our labor menu.
Whether it's an emergency situation or an outpatient scan, McDonough District Hospital's radiology department offers the test you need right here in Macomb. If you need an MRI, a CT scan, ultrasound, x-ray, a bone density scan, or to schedule an annual mammogram, our experienced radiology staff will provide high-quality, compassionate care. McDonough District Hospital, your community radiology partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
My name is Kelsey Cunningham. I'm a nurse practitioner with the cardiology department here at McDonough District Hospital. Cardiology is like a big puzzle. A lot of things can be traced back to the heart, and to see somebody in your office at the beginning of the process really down on themselves and, not feeling like their best self, and I think in their mind never really thinking that they're going to recover from that, to fast forward 6 months where they're back doing things they once did. It's the ultimate goal, and I love to see it happen.
Back here on the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area Stop in for a cold drink and take a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also, game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH Events Live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the Spartans on to victory. 59-30 in favor of West Central. Again, West Central moving to 7-1, 7 wins in a row for Coach Kirby and the Heat, with a big one coming up against Amboy next Friday night in Biggsville. BBC will drop to 1-7 with a road game to finish up the 2025 campaign at Flanagan Cornell Woodland. Looking at some of the stats for West Central, had Kelly and Gardner over 100 yards tonight. BBC, some nice game for passing-wise. Jonathan Harold and Thomas Anderson connected 3 times for scores, with Harold running one in for a touchdown in the second half on the ground. As Harold will finish with about 60 yards on the night. Guppy with 37. And officially we've got Thomas Anderson nine of 16 for 124 yards and 3 touchdowns. This will step aside Coach Schisler on the way up, and hoping to get a chance to talk to Coach Jason Kirby from West Central as well here in a little bit. But we'll step aside, and we'll be back with more on the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show in just a moment here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Every McDonough District Hospital sports medicine and rehabilitation patient receives one-on-one appointment times with a licensed staff member. They develop a personalized recovery and treatment plan to turn your setback into a comeback. We offer physical and occupational therapy, vestibular rehabilitation, speech-language pathology, cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation, dry needling, and pelvic floor therapy. MDH, your community physical therapy partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time. Whether it's an emergency situation or an outpatient scan, McDonough District Hospital's radiology department offers the test you need right here in Macomb. If you need an MRI, a CT scan, ultrasound, x-ray, a bone density scan, or to schedule an annual mammogram, our experienced radiology staff will provide high-quality, compassionate care. McDonough District Hospital, your community radiology partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Here at MDH, we provide one-on-one care to our patients. This allows them to feel supported and empowered during their labor process. The Tower of Power is a cart full of tools and resources to help support women during their labor experience. Items include massage therapy tools, aromatherapy, personal care items, music therapy, and features our labor menu.
We provide a celebratory dinner to each family to congratulate them on their new little one. We strive to create a safe and supportive environment where each mother's unique birth plan is respected.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, Coach Schisler joining us here on the post-game show. Sorry, Coach, we only got one headset working tonight, so we're going to do this old school. I was talking with Coach Borders at halftime. I thought, we start with our first possession, fumble on the first play. I thought that was a really good answer back the second time we got the ball, and it's really nice to see you got him for a couple more years. That Anderson to Harrell passing combination worked really well for us tonight.
100%. We got a lot of young guys out here playing. The whole entire season it's been freshmen, sophomores, sprinkling some juniors, and a senior in there. So these guys are kind of growing a little bit. We've been having conversations like, hey, we're returning a lot of guys next year, but we still got to start putting things together. And tonight was a big step in the right direction.
Yeah, and I thought we got to see Parker run a little bit in the backfield, and I think probably by design that we kind of did some little different things to move maybe Jonathan in motion a little more, so everybody's not necessarily keying in on him.
Yeah, we knew that, from every coach we've kind of talked to, they're keying in on Jonathan. So I'm like, all right, well, let's get him in motion. Let's move him around a little bit. And, he still made some big plays for us, and, that allowed, Guppy to get some yards on the ground.
But, what a game I thought passing-wise, as I said earlier, Thomas Anderson really stepped up. That one, he just lobbed one in down here like perfectly in stride. But like I said, I think it's been a while since BPC's had 3 touchdown passes in a game, but it was nice to see tonight.
100%. Yeah, like I said, these guys they're learning, they're growing together, and like I said, I mean, I've got them for 2 more years after this year, so it's great they can get that chemistry now and then continue to build this as a football team.
Well, Coach, 1 more week left. Make the long trip over to Flanagan Cornell Woodland. And they in a spot where they probably going to get themselves locked in, but they're going to be playing for some seeding. And you guys, you could play some spoilers next week against the Falcons.
100%. We're not going to go over there 2.5 hours just to lay over. We got to take these young guys up here and build off what we had here tonight.
Coach, we appreciate the time as always, and we'll chat next Friday after the game.
For sure. Appreciate it.
Coach Sissel here on the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game shows. We go back old school. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also, game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events Live on the big screen. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the Spartans on to victory. For Adam Hulett, Chris Rankhauser are going to sign off and say so long, and we'll chat next Friday night